My name is Jasna. I studied comparative literature. I graduated from post-colonial studies. After my graduation, I went to Cairo, Egypt, where I lived 2 years and a half. Back to Slovenia, I started to work in a local kindergarten, where I worked for 9 years. I also married African man, and I have with him 2 beautiful children, and now they are teenagers. They are 11 and 13 years old. My personal experience led to professional interest, and also multicultural was always present in my family. I mean, not since my childhood, but since I was married. So also raising my kids, my main goal is that they are aware of multicultural background, that they are aware of father's culture and my own culture as well. My family multicultural experience led to collaboration with the project Heroines, which is a book project, international project. The main goal is to write about women, to represent powerful women who are coming from different backgrounds, also maybe cultural and economical different backgrounds, and to find also women in Slovenian environment which are coming from different cultural and economical backgrounds, in order to support girls, teenage girls between 9 and 12, 9, 15 years, when girls are the most sensitive. And it's proved by many researchers that their confidence goes low comparing to boys at this age. Because of this project, we organized a workshop which was in Maribor for adopted children, girls from Africa. They were in this age group between 9 and 12, and we represented them some of the stories of successful women of color. Some of these women, they were locals, like Masha Kagauknis, and some internationals like Michaela de Prince or Surya Bonali, who was also adopted, for example. I approached with storytelling. I think this is a very powerful method. Girls can identify through the moments when I represent struggles of today's successful women, but I represent their struggles in childhood or in the process of growing up or on the way to success. They were facing discriminations, racism and other issues. Most of the girls were adopted, except I think 2. They were mixed, like my daughter and another girl. Their fathers are Africans, mothers Slovenians. This was another issue and subject on the workshop. My goal was to empower these girls to find the identification moment in the stories of successful women of color. And I was very happy to see that girls recognize some of the women and they find them inspiring. They find them fascinating, and they could relate with their own experience. And maybe some relations went to their hobbies, like dancing. Some of successful women were dancers, and this was nice to see. How they find something in common with these successful women. Especially adopted children, they don't have a role model in a way that one of their parents looks like they look by the color of the skin or by the hair, how their hair looks like. So It's very important that in this society, which is mostly still white, they have a role model which looks similar the way they look, so they can relate and identify. After the workshop, we had also meeting with the parents, which was very nice to talk with them about their experience. Especially we try to encourage them that they build multicultural environment for their kids because they are coming from different cultural environments, so that they offer them the material and the role models in which children can recognize, especially girls. I would like to finish the book in a way of that it looks like graphic novel. So it's not a common book just for reading. It's in a way that children, especially teenagers, like to read. And in this book I wish to represent stories of successful women. They're coming from different backgrounds and they find their way to success despite of all discriminations. They went their way despite of all obstacles they face. With the book I would really like to empower girls to insist on their way, to find their identification, that they know who they are and that they dare to catch their dreams.